Welcome, New York Knicks culture. Yeah, welcome, New York Knicks culture. It's your host, L.I.E. What's going on, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Everything is great right now, Knicks land. And I want to piggyback. I want to just show and prove from my last episode what I was talking about. Uh, as you know by now, we re-signed RJ. RJ got a contract extension for 4 years, 120 million. And like I said, it piggybacks what I was talking about in the last episode when I addressed Richard Jefferson, the fake RJ. He's been rewarded. Leon Rose and the management has spoken. RJ Barrett is going to be with us another 4 years. He took a little less than the rookie extension, which is 185 million, but it clearly shows that he didn't want to go to Utah Jazz and he wanted to stay as a Knick. So, what does this mean? It basically makes RJ Barrett the youngest $100 million player in Knicks history at the age of 22. Another first for RJ. And as I've been running it down, RJ Barrett has accomplished a lot in about 3 years with the Knicks, more than some veterans, that have done 16 years. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. A lot of crazy things going on, Knicks Nation. What's up, y'all? I miss y'all, and I'm glad to have you here with me. So, also, Leon Rose decided that Monday was the deadline for the trade. And, he wasn't going to, I guess he wanted to keep the peace. But there is still options to get the 6'1", Donovan Mitchell. And, I got something to say about that because, do we really need a small backcourt? We have Jalen Brunson. And, I don't know. Are we going back to the Detroit Pistons? We're trying to get there. But like I said, I like RJ. RJ's my guy. Big up RJ. Congratulations to you. I hope you're watching the show. I hope you will become a fan soon and I can have you on the show and we can chop it up. So this also makes the first draft pick to agree to a multi-million-dollar contract extension since 1999 with Charlie Ward. So it's been over 20 years, y'all. And, good job, RJ. Good for you, man. Now, the main topic of this video and of this episode right now, we're going to talk about Al Harrington. He's been talking crazy in the news. And, oh, man, I just wish I knew what Spike Lee thought about this. I saw this story, and I really couldn't believe it. You would even come at the captain. But Al Harrington says he would bust Willis Reed's ass on the court, it's real disrespectful for somebody that accomplished so much and somebody in the stature of Willis Reed. It's, looking at everything and, I got to break it down, give you the stats. I mean, when you come for a Knick, and you were a former Knick, that's the crazy thing about it. You never won anything with us, but you were a former Knick. And let's talk about Al Harrington, man. Al Harrington said he would bust him. All right. So, always look at this. Al Harrington, you were the 25th pick. Another one that's not in the upper echelons of NBA players. You were drafted 25th player in the NBA in that year you came out. 16 seasons, he averaged 15 points, 5 rebounds. All right? No all-star appearances at all. No all-star appearances. So, I mean, that says a lot for, itself. And, you were sixth man. Everybody knows that. You came off the bench. You were a role player. Another role player. What a coincidence. First, we have Richard Jefferson. Now we have Harrington, which is a role player. So, Indiana traded him to the Hawks. He came back to Indiana for 2 years and got traded again after 1 year. So really, where are you coming from with the Willis Reed? You're not even in the same league as Willis Reed. and that's what I'm saying. So traded 7 times in your NBA career. Willis never got traded. Willis retired as a champion. He won 2 rings. And even in the last championship he played, he had a torn Achilles. And he still came out and got the first 2 points of the game and motivated Clyde Frazier to have a phenomenal game. Do you even know your history, or are you just talking, man? So his 13th season with the Knicks is the only time Al Harrington averaged 20 points, man. You've been in the league 16 seasons, and it took until the 13th season for you to average 20 points. RJ averaged 20 points his 3rd season. You can't even bust RJ down. You're talking about the great Willis Reed, 2 titles, one of the greatest of all times. I mean, come on, man. Highest playoff average for Al Harrington, 10 points. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. These are the stats, man. Numbers don't lie. All right, Al? I mean, you're not even affiliated with the NBA right now. You're in Africa, assistant coach. Come on, man. Like, I don't know. You're just looking for attention, I think. And that's what it is. Because you're not even involved with the NBA league. You played for 16 years. You couldn't even be a broadcaster. You couldn't even do what, come on, man. Do I even have to go over this? We know what Willis Reed is to the Knicks and to the NBA history. But, just for people that don't know or, think that he's just an old player in the 60s and 70s, let's talk about it, all right? Let's talk about it. Willis Reed is one of the greatest 50 players of the NBA. He was voted one of the greatest 50, okay? 7-time All-Star. I think we spoke about this already. He's a 7-time All-Star, one of the 50th greatest, 2-time NBA world champion, 1 NBA MVP of the league, captain of basically one of the top best teams in NBA history, the New York Knicks. Nobody was smarter. Nobody played more together than that team. They were a prototype. They were a blueprint for a lot of teams. So, besides the Boston Celtics and the great Lakers teams in Chicago, you really can't name too many that were great like those teams that overachieved, beat the mighty Lakers twice. And I'm proud of that. So he beat Chamberlain, like I said, twice for the championship, the great Los Angeles Lakers. And they had one of the longest streaks before anybody, like 33 games in a row they won. The Los Angeles Lakers, they were the juggernaut of the NBA. And you're telling me Willis Reed conquered that, and you think he's worrying about Al Harrington? Come on, man. He played against Will Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the great Bill Russell. Those were the guys around when he played. At a undersized position, he was 6'10", playing against 7-footers. Chamberlain's a phenomenal athlete. Willis Reed conquered that. All right? But listen to this, though. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. Willis Reed is the first player to be named NBA All-Star MVP, the first. Regular season MVP, the first, Willis Reed. And also, the finals MVP. And he did this in 1 year. Willis Reed. He's the first player to do this. Okay? So he's the blueprint. Willis Reed is the captain. And you want to look at his career average. Willis Reed average 18 points, 12 rebounds. Come on, man. Get out of my face. Willis Reed, New York Knicks, Knicks Nation. I don't know. These guys are just, trying to get attention. He's trying to get views on YouTube or whatever. But it's not going to happen, Al. You're a bum, all right? And then you got your guy Arenas, because this happened on Arenas' show, Gilbert Arenas, his podcast. Big up to him. But you're spreading garbage, man. Another loser, Gilbert Arenas, never won anything. You shouldn't even be promoting that, man. You know what Willis Reed brings to the table for the NBA and for the history and for the culture. All right, that's the captain, Willis Reed. Get out of here. Now let's big up my guy Jalen Bronson. Happy birthday, Jalen. He turned 26 years old today, and I'm looking forward to this season. Hope you have a great season, man. Hope you become a friend of the show. And I just want to give a hello and a shout out to you, brother. Happy 26th birthday. Hope you have a great season. And shout out to all my subscribers. I want to say shout out to Mary G, the great host for, the Lady Sweetness, Stacks Radio. She's doing her thing, and big up to her. And I want to say what's up to my friend, my buddy, N.Y.K Stevenson. Keep doing the good work you're doing. I see you out there, brother. And, everybody that supports N.Y.K culture, this is your show. Like I said, this is the culture. Can't wait for the season to come up. Everybody, if I don't see you soon, have a great, holiday. Be safe out there. And love you, New York. Keep watching, keep tuning in, share, like, subscribe. This is your host, LIE. I will be back to you soon. N.Y.K culture. Take care. Peace.